in Astoria, where the Goonies lived. Right now, this whole fucking town smells like fish. Very fishy. Stank ass motherfucking fish. Now I smell wood. Burning trees. I'm on my way to go to this place called Kick-Ass Coffee. So I want to see how badass their coffee is since it's so kick-ass, you know what I mean? Yeah, just made it to Astoria. Took about an hour and a half. Came from Cannon Beach. And so I came here to visit this film museum. It used to be an old jail from the late 1700s. Or no, maybe 1800s, I'm sorry. Get my facts straight. But that's where I'm headed to after Kick-Ass Coffee. Get a little bit of breakfast. But these roads look nice. Nice environment. I thought this sign said Astoria's Visitor Center, but it turns out it said Astoria Vision Center. Maybe I need to get my vision checked. Walking up some water. This is pretty. Nice and pretty.
see a manatee somewhere. Astoria, Oregon, in the mid-1800s, was a quiet little village of 250 people located on the south shore of the Columbia River. Small stores and sawmills were scattered along the shoreline, and residential homes dotted the hillside. Sailing ships carrying passengers and goods from all over the world docked in Astoria's ports. Drawn by opportunities of prosperity and a chance at a new life, immigrants from Europe, Asia, and the eastern United States came to settle in this region rich in resources and natural beauty. Among these settlers to Astoria was a man by the name of George Flavelle. In 1849, George Flavelle, a young sea captain, came to the West Coast on board the American brig, the John Petty, from Norfolk, Virginia. His ship set sail in January that year, traveled around the tip of South America, and docked in the San Francisco Bay in late August. The California gold rush lured most of his passengers to the west. After the travelers came ashore in San Francisco, Captain Flavelle continued to sail north to Portland to deliver the rest of his cargo. It was during this trip that Flavelle first saw Astoria and the Columbia River. Sensing opportunity in Astoria, Captain Flavelle became captain of the steamship Gold Hunter that carried various goods between Portland and San Francisco. Over the next year, the young sea captain became familiar with the Columbia River and the deadly sandbars at its mouth. On December 9, 1850, George Flavelle wrote a letter to the governor and commissioner of pilots of the Territory of Oregon, requesting a branch license to establish a business of piloting ships on the Columbia River.
Gentlemen, having carefully examined the Columbia and Willamette rivers, and being acquainted with all the bars, shoals, and various depths of the water on the rivers, together with my experience as a navigator, I take the liberty of presenting myself to your honorable board as a candidate for a branch to pilot on the above rivers, to all the intermediate parts between the mouth of the Columbia and the head of navigation on both above-named rivers. I remain, gentlemen, yours respectfully, George Flavelle.
Within days after sending this letter, Captain Flavelle received the first branch license on the Columbia and Willamette rivers, issued in the Territory of Oregon. Though his branch license allowed him to pilot ships on both rivers, Flavelle confined his services to leading cargo and passenger ships through and around the sandbars at the mouth of the Columbia River. The Graveyard of the Pacific, as the bar was known, had already claimed many ships and the lives of many men that tried to pass through it. Captain Flavelle's bar piloting business was dangerous work, and he frequently faced treacherous seas and shifting sandbars. In 1854, 4 years after receiving his branch license, George Flavelle, then 30 years of age, married Mary Christina Bowling, who was only 14 years old. Mary came from a large German family that traveled from Ohio to the West Coast along the Oregon Trail when she was 8. The Bowlings were one of the earliest families to live in Astoria, arriving in 1847. Mary's parents, Conrad and Philippina Bowling, owned and operated a small boarding house on the river, where Mary first met Captain Flavelle. The couple's first home was located on the southeast corner of 8th Street, directly across the street from where they later built their mansion. George and Mary had 3 children, a son, George Conrad, and 2 daughters, Nellie and Katie. George Conrad followed in his father's footsteps and served on many ships at sea. He eventually married and had a family of his own. Nellie and Katie learned all of the social refinements and graces expected of young ladies in the Victorian era. Though the sisters never married, men frequently called upon them and escorted them to picnics, operas, dances, and church services. Both young ladies excelled in their own musical talents. Nellie was an accomplished pianist and organist, and Katie was a noted soprano singer. Both daughters studied and performed in San Francisco and Paris. In Astoria, they gave performances for the benefit of the Presbyterian Church and the local temperance society. Despite Mary Flavelle's young age when she married, Mary quickly assumed her role as the wife of one of Astoria's more prominent citizens. She often attended church services, prayer meetings, and gave generously to a number of charitable causes. Mary was a modest woman who managed her household well.
Where she was mistress, there was a perfectly kept home.
By 1858, George Flavelle had amassed enough money to retire from the daily hazards of bar piloting on the Columbia River. Though he still continued to manage the piloting branch from his office downtown, he was actively involved in a number of other business ventures, with substantial success. One of Captain Flavelle's most profitable investments was the purchase of the barkentine, the Jane A. Falkenberg. Flavelle took command of his ship for 2 years, beginning in 1861, setting a new record for the fastest voyage between San Francisco and Astoria, just 3.5 days. To aid in his shipping business, Flavelle expanded his docks in Astoria and built a new warehouse on the waterfront. He built the Occident Hotel for the convenience of passengers en route to Portland or San Francisco, the finest in town. During the 1870s, Captain Flavelle held official positions in local government as city councilman, school board director, and as county treasurer. He owned the city's first fire engine and was later recognized for his contributions to the local fire department and for helping them to obtain much-needed equipment and supplies. A decade later, Captain Flavel expanded into the banking business when he became co-founder and president of the First National Bank of Astoria. By 1879, Astoria had grown to nearly 6,000 people. It became a bustling river town with new homes and businesses sprouting up all over town. By 1885, Captain Flavel's influence on the community could be seen on almost every street corner in Astoria. With business interests in shipping and development cleverly managed, he quickly became Astoria's wealthiest man.
If every dollar in Astoria was divided equally among every male in town, in 6 months or a year at most, Captain Flavel would have most of it, and you'd be working for him, and so would I. And what's more, it would all be done fair and square.
Through it all, bar piloting on the Columbia River remained his steadiest investment. After 35 years, Captain Flavel planned to retire, but not before he built a new house to reflect his life's achievements. In 1884, Captain Flavel hired a German-born architect by the name of Karl Leich to design his new house. Much time was spent in planning the home, with construction beginning in 1885 and continuing on until the next spring. The fir, cedar, and redwood used to frame and clad the building likely came from the Northwest forests. The house was built in the Queen Anne style with stick elements, popular in the Victorian era. It has an asymmetrical facade, a one-story wraparound porch, large amounts of ornamentation, cast iron cresting, textured shingles, and a stained glass window. The 4-story octagonal-shaped tower offered the captain an excellent 360-degree view of the river and town. The construction of his 11,600 square foot house cost the captain $36,000. He spared no expense in fitting the house with all the modern conveniences of the late 19th century, such as central heat provided by a wood-burning furnace and indoor plumbing with hot water and flushing toilets. The 9-foot fir doors and Eastlake-style surrounds and wainscoting were grain-painted by craftsmen to resemble rich hardwoods like mahogany, cherry, and burl rosewood. The captain purchased different hardwood mantels for the 6 coal-burning fireplaces from Portland. It took plasterers just over a month to complete their work on the interior of the house, which included the walls, 14-foot-high ceilings, medallions, and the cornice moldings. In 1886, Mary, Nellie, and Katie traveled to San Francisco to buy furnishings for the house. They bought Axminster carpets, Smyrna rugs, portieres, and fine lace curtains. While they were away, Mary often wrote to her younger sisters, Sophie and Eliza, seeking their help and voicing her concerns about the building of the house and the surrounding gardens.
Mr. Leich says that the raspberry bushes must be moved. I wish some of you would advise him, as he may not know. And the captain knows nothing about such things, and Mr. Leich only cares for the house. I do hope they won't spoil the trees. They can fill in behind the house and leave the front alone until some other time.
The stick-style carriage house was completed in 1887 and housed the captain's carriage and stalls for his 3 horses, Buckskin, Tilly, and Chance. Captain Flavel enjoyed only 7 years living in his retirement home before he passed away. On July 3, 1893, Captain Flavel died of pneumonia in his bed at the age of 69.
The sad news of the passing away of Captain George Flavel last Monday evening cast a gloom over this entire community, where he was known to almost every man, woman, and child, and highly esteemed and beloved by all. Astoria will miss Captain Flavel.
At the time of his death, Captain Flavel's cash, stock, and other real estate holdings added up to $750,000. The majority of his wealth was divided between his wife and 3 children, but a small portion was willed to the First Presbyterian Church for the construction of a new house of worship, which was built in 1903. After the captain's death, Mary, Nellie, and Katie spent much time traveling around the world. They typically spent their winters in San Francisco and returned home to Astoria for the summer and for holidays when they were not abroad. In 1910, Katie passed away at home in Astoria. She was 46 years old. 18 years later, Mary Flavel died peacefully in her bedchamber at the age of 88. After the death of Nellie Flavel in New York in 1933, the captain's oldest great-granddaughter, Patricia, became owner of the Flavel house. Less than a year later, she gave the property to the city of Astoria as a memorial to her family. The county began using the house as offices for the Red Cross and the Public Health Department. In the late 1940s, plans were being made to tear down the house to make a new parking lot for the nearby courthouse. Members of the Clatsop County Historical Society and other concerned citizens quickly stepped in to save the house from demolition. In 1951, the key to the Flavel house was given to the Historical Society for use as a history museum. Today, the Clatsop County Historical Society has full ownership of the Flavel property and is dedicated to preserving and to interpreting the historic importance of this house for the public. The house is being carefully restored to its original condition. Captain George Flavel was a significant force in the development and growth of Astoria in the second half of the 1800s. His piloting service across the bar and his contributions to the development of the city expanded trade and commerce in this part of the Northwest and set the stage for future progress.
doing some walking right now. On a mission to get to this one place. You know where the restaurant lounge is in the Goonies movie? You know, that's where their adventure started. Well, that's where I'm trying to go. And it's a fucking mission. A lot of uphill battles. It's gonna be nice walking down, I guess. But it's definitely beautiful. Reminds me of the redwood forest. But the thing is that this is a place I wanted to visit, and you know, I only got a limited amount of time. You know, so I'm trying to make ends meet so I could leave happily. You know. There's a lot of traffic going through here. There's no sidewalks, so I have to keep my watch like this. So the view is starting to get really high. So my point is to get to this point and take a fucking picture of everything that I've seen, which is supposed to be amazing. And I'm trying to make that amazingness happen. In order to do that, you gotta make it happen. Can't be a slacker. I hear waterfalls. Whew. Yeah. What? Whew. Absolutely beautiful. Whew. No parking. Dude. Whew. Getting out of breath. Talking about inclines. Whew. That's all back downhill. Whew. I'm starting to sweat, perspire profusely. But this shit totally reminds me of the redwood forest. Whew. 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 A lot of these places I would just absolutely love to live there. Like, look at that one on the fucking top of the hill. Or that one. Fucking perfection, buddy. For livable environments. I hate to go up that one. That one right there? That's a fucking steep private driveway. Can't be going there. I'd get in trouble. Whew. Yep. Absolutely beautiful. I just don't want to get caught in the dark. Can you imagine if I got caught in the dark? Fortunately, my phone will get me out of location. It's my only fucking GPS. Isn't that sad? Welcome to Ecola Park. Oh, it's looking like it's getting dark outside. Whew. 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 A lot of uphill for sure. Whew. Working on getting to my destination. It's taken a long time, and damn it, I'm gonna get there, 'cause I'm determined to get there. Damn, it's so pretty, pretty here. Can you see? A lot of fern, yeah, and I'm a firm believer. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Or pay attention, 'cause I'm just rambling on. Rah, 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 rah. I'm not getting bored, but I gotta take a pee. I know there's woods around me, but somebody could drive by and they can see me. Fuck that shit. Hey, I'm almost there. That's 'cause, well, on Google Maps, it said it'd take about an hour from Fish and Chips. Ooh, that's fucking far down. Fuck that. Can't really see it. This phone doesn't do justice. Whew, I was making faces for some pictures. Don't mind me, I'm a fucking silly person. Haha. I gotta take a fucking pee. I hear water trickling, and that's making me wanna go pee. Do 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 do. I'm making a pee. Yeah, I gotta hurry up, 'cause I don't want it to be dark. Fuck. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Google Maps from Fish and Chips said it was going to take about an hour for walking. I think I've cut in that walk that I'm doing by 20-30 minutes. Whew. Which is like me being a scholar for the good stuff. Whatever. It reminds me of everything that I desire. Whew. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's just a matter of time. I'm just trying to get to where I want to be. Whew. I'm running now. Trying to save a few more minutes. Running downhill. Oh, shit. Whew. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of jogging. Trying to get my adrenaline pumping. Boy, am I gonna be fucking tired for work Thursday afternoon. Whew. Yep. The same day I come back from Oregon. Whew. I'm going to work. Some shit, huh? Oh man, my heels hurt. Whew. 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 That was a doozy. It's getting dark. See, that is far down there. I don't want to make that chance. If I can get somebody to give me a ride, I'll give them a couple dollars just to drop me off at Fish and Chips. Sounds like an hour walk. Fuck. Just to do some sightseeing. But the point is, I've been here. I've done it. Whew. I could say mission accomplished. But I think all these trees are making it look darker. But the sun goes completely down at 6:35. I guess it'll be down. So it's about an hour away. Whew. I'm beginning to hear the ocean. Oh, that means I'm getting close to my destination. Hopefully I'll have a good view. That's the whole point. I just seen somebody walking down some Oregon trails. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm on fucking Oregon trails right now. Whew. Fuck. Getting to the edge. Getting to the edge. Oh, I just want to get that view. You know, I was just thinking about this moment will be a sunset. Oh. Damn it. It's a little misty. But I think it'd still be nice. Sorry for giving a close up to my face. That's the water. Well, looks like I'm going this way for a quick bit. Whew. Whew. Whoa, almost bust my ass. Oh, look, there's steps. How do I get over there? I'm just trying to get some shots before it gets dark. You know, that would be nice. Whew. Getting close to the water. Getting close to the water. Getting close to the water. Ooh, gotta watch my step. Oh, just jumped through that hole. Whew. Holy fucking shit. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Holy shit. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to that one spot. Whoa. Going to that one spot where I was wanting to go before the sun sets. Whew. Running again, running uphill. Whew. Yes, I'm running uphill. Whew. So I'm trying to get there. I'm on a time limit. I'm on time. No, it sucks. Whew. It sucks. Oh shit. I totally ran past the spider. Whew. Fuck that shit. Whew. 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 Getting tired. Gonna sleep good tonight. Yeah. Whew. Well, that's it. I went to my destination and that building wasn't there. A rundown restaurant, still in the middle of the road. But I'm just going to go ahead and go to this one other viewpoint. Maybe that's the location. Maybe it's just on this road, you know what I mean? So I had my time. I just don't have time to be walking in the dark, especially in these woods. But it is fucking beautiful. Like I said, pictures and videos just don't do justice. Nope. But I'm gonna get the last remaining sunset pictures. I'm gonna start running again. Running downhill. I gotta take a pee. You don't want to see me running. I want to see everything else running. Running quick feet this time. They call me quick feet because my feet are quick. Quick feet. Quick feet. Down. I'm downhill, motherfucker. I gotta slow my feet. I'm gonna burn a hole in my socks. Shit, I think I already have. Look at that. See? Already burning a hole in my shit. I'm running again. Because I don't have time. Whew. There's the turning point. That was a lot of running I just did. Quick feet, slick feet, burning a hole in my soul. I could feel the fucking concrete on my toes. Whew. No good. Making my tiptoes wet. Cause the damp on the floor. Those trees look awesome covered in moss. Whew. Yeah, it does. Can hurry up and get there. Gotta take a pee. I'm sure they got a bathroom break. A break room for me. Back at it. Oh, they're talking about for parking. I don't need to park, so I don't need to pay. Located at the end of parking lot loop. Yeah. If I don't have a car, I don't need to pay. I just served my duty, learning all over this fucking place. I don't need to pay for shit. say this is the area where that one picture that I seen on the internet. I think that's right here, which is perfect. Whew. Whew. Fuck shit. Whew. Whew. Hey, look. This is what I was looking for. Whew. Whew. I made it. I made it. I went past the point. Whew. Whew. I fucking did it. Welcome to our home. Whew. So pretty here. That's where the Fratelli's was. I'm gonna have to ask these people to take a picture of me. Say stack rock.
you through fire and rain. Hand in hand, my love, I'll keep you safe. Where will our story go? You're all I wanna know. Gonna be alright. I'm yours, you're mine. Our love is once in a lifetime. We're gonna be alright, even on the line, 'cause our love is once in a lifetime. is every bit a part of me. Where you go, I go, 'cause your heart is every bit a part of me. When you hurt, I hurt, 'cause your heart is every bit a part of me. Where you go, I go, 'cause your heart is every bit a part of me. We're gonna be alright. I'm yours, you're mine. Our love is once in a lifetime. We're gonna be alright, even on the line.
Smoking a joint, watching the sunset and the waves. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will see you another time. That definitely was my highlight. The highlight of the night. The highlight of my trip, of the weekend. That right there. Well, I'm walking. It's 10 minutes to sundown. And I'm right where the Goonies are. So I may be walking in the dark. And there's no lights on this road for at least 2.5 miles. Fuck. Oh, I got a flashlight on my cell phone. I may have to get a ride from somebody, 'cause I'm tired. I was so determined to get to that spot. That, yeah. I smoked pot too, so I'm getting a little lightheaded. Bro, I can't believe I ran all that. Okay. I have 2 miles to walk, and it's the same. Well, yeah, 2 miles. It was 2.5 when I was coming here, but it's 2 miles to where I'm going to go to right now. I'm already tired, but you know, I can continue. I know sometimes I overdo it, but sometimes I hit it right on the nose. But I'm kind of getting shortness of breath. I think it's the altitude. But I think it also is from the joint. But also there could be animals, so I gotta definitely watch out for that. But I'm watching out for these cars that don't seem to give a shit. I'm about to flag one down, because anything could happen. Because these 2 miles, it feels longer than 2 miles. Because of all the winding roads, all the winding road, and it's like going up down like this and shit all over the fucking place. Right now I'm trying to keep my shit together. I can't really see now. It's getting dark and I'm all in here. It's not cool. Anything could happen. I'm not trying to push the envelopes. I knew it was going to happen. I was so determined to get to the spot because I didn't want to leave this area without doing everything that I wanted to do. So far I did all that I wanted to do. You know, I like to accomplish things, my goals. I think a lot of these people that drive past me are probably tourists. So that's why they're probably not stopping. They're probably thinking, oh, this guy's walking. He's probably a local. You know, that's all fucking like 100 feet down. I'm like on the side of a cliff pretty much. Hear the water. It's streaming. Let's head him to that beach. Everything will be okay once I get to my destination again. Always going to the next destination. And I'm always on either foot, the bus, plane, or train. Everything but drive. I do not have a license. I don't understand it sometimes. But I try to prove people you could do almost anything. And people getting stressed out. You know, fucking cars. One of the biggest bills out there other than a house. Alright. I got my light on now. So I could see. So instead of just using the flashlight, I'm using the camera. You know, it makes sense. Why isn't it doing it here? Oh, that's better. Yeah, I figured, you know, use the camera with the flashlight instead of just using the flashlight. Whew. Then I'll be able to capture whatever's on film. Let's just say it's just as much exercise as I was coming in. I'm leaving out getting the same amount of exercise. So I'm gonna be absolutely tired. That means I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. And I gotta wake up early, so if I can get some dinner, keep thinking I'm hearing a car come by, but I don't want to look stupid talking to a phone, you know, blinding myself right in the fucking light, you know. Who's that guy? Being weird on the side of the road, being fucking weird. Oh, he must be a YouTuber. You know what? I don't even go on fucking YouTube. It's personal. Okay, I just heard something rummaging in the bushes. Hopefully it ain't anything serious. I'm fucking exhausted. It's had a long day. I didn't realize that I've gone so high. Should have fucking flagged somebody. Hopefully there's another person coming. I'm not being a bitch or anything, but I do need somebody to help me out. Just to help me out. I just want to say that I had an awesome day today. Venturing out, you know. Got to see a sunset where the Goonies started their fucking movie. Yeah. It was so amazing. couldn't ask for anything better than that. It was actually better than I expected. That's why I had to stay in order to do that. My punishment is this. Going all the way back downhill. Everything that I had walked up, I have to go back downhill. You know, like climbing a fucking tree to the very top of the limbs. And then you have to go right back down, and you're like, oh shit, how the fuck did I get up here? And I'm like, oh fuck, it's too high. And I'm like, god damn, it's hard to get down because my eyes are focusing on the ground. But my feet are starting to cramp up. All I know is that I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I was, I guess, too busy fucking trying to get to my destinations. Don't have time because I had to be on the fucking schedule, you know? Like, because I'm on foot, for one. I'm on fucking foot. And, sheesh. That's why I'm trying to pre-order my food from this place called Fish and Chips. Just so I could pick it up. Thank goodness I made it out of the woods. I'm back on the roads, heading to Tom's Fish and Chips. I'm gonna order a double cheeseburger and 2 fish tacos. That sounds like a delicious dinner. Alright. It turns out that the Fish and Chips was closed. So I wound up going to a Pizza Affette. It's actually one of the top 50 pizza joints in the nation. It's in the top 50 in the nation, so that's gotta be pretty good pizza. Yeah, they're award-winning pizza. Okay, well, back on the road. Got a whole pie pizza for $23. But it's supposed to be one of the best pizza places in the nation. It's in the top 50. So, come on. I'm gonna try it out. Whew. Yep, I can't wait till I get back to my hotel. Yeah, I'm walking back to my hotel. Because I was going to wait for the bus, but I have to wait just under 40 minutes for the bus. And the distance is about 40 minutes walking. So it's just 2 miles away. Just more walking, that's all. My feet hurt already, but a little bit more gonna do. But I got my pizza. Look like a pizza delivery man on foot. Yeah. Remember that one road that I was walking in when I first got here? That one night, Saturday night. Yeah, it's this road. It's just I'm not where I was dropped off yet. I will be there here coming up soon. And I just can't wait to get back because I'm hungry. Hungry like a motherfucker. See, this is what normal people don't do. I know how to go on an adventure. You know? I'm beyond normal. I'm beyond human. I'm more than human. I'm like human. Don't make any sense, but it's okay. You know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna watch the Goonies. That's going to definitely complete my entire day. Because today was all about the Goonies. There it is. right across the street. Where I was, where I'd gotten dropped off from the bus from Portland. Yeah, that's where I was dropped off. So this is where I'm going to be picked up tomorrow morning. Right over there, right where the second light is. Yep. So now I'm going to walk the darkest part of the road. Huh? There's the fisherman again. Such a cool statue. Into the darkness I go. Can't see my face. Look, see that glint? That's the glint in my eye. I'm just passing time. Passing gas. Keep myself busy. I took a lot of videos today. Haha! I've made it. I made it back to my place. In record timing too. Fuck, I'm tired. This pizza right here from Pizza A Fete is smoked basil chicken, our finely crafted tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, Roma tomatoes, fresh basil, smoked chicken, and red onions topped with Asiago cheese and dried Greek oregano. And I got this pizza from Pizza A Fete, established in 1988, the year I was born. And this pizza parlor is ranked in the top 50 in the nation. So, one of the best pizza places in the United States. Yeah, this slice right here. I'm going to, ooh. Yeah, this slice right here. You take a bite of it. Like, this is a skinny pizza too. When you take a bite into this, you take a bite of the skinny pizza.
What are you doing? Hey, Mike found the map. Hey, look, that says 1632.
It's like taking a bite of a traditional pizza. You know?
What's all that Spanish junk right there?
It's literally one of the best pizzas I've ever had.
You said you could translate right here. Yeah,
It's cooked just right. The dough is flexible, very soft. The cheese is amazing. Tomatoes are fresh, chicken's fresh. Everything about this pizza tastes fresh. It makes my mouth water after I bite into it. The sauce, super robust and fresh. And the basil, bursting with flavor. And then I did sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on it. That's a good too. And then it got some onions. The onions are crisp. Oh man. I'm watching the Goonies right now.